My name is Natalie Prez, and I have an interview with a member of the band Killswitch Engage on October 28th, 2013. Can you please introduce yourself and tell me the role that you have in the band?
Yeah, my name is Joel, and I play guitar for Killswitch Engage.
You guys are currently on tour. What can the fans expect to hear from you guys as far as the set list goes?
Well, we're trying to do a fairly different set than we've done on, recent tours in the past couple of years. We're doing a lot of new material and some old songs we haven't played in a long time. So it's a little bit different for us and a little bit different for anyone who's probably seen us in the last couple of years.
When it comes to performing each and every night, does the time stand still or does it just fly by for you guys?
Usually the set flies by. It's always a good time. So, sometimes the rest of the day could be slow on the road, but yeah, the show's always fun.
What has been the biggest banner that you have used during any of your tours over the years?
I'm not too sure. We have a bunch of backdrops we've used. The one we have now is pretty big. It's just kind of similar to the cover of the latest record. I think that's probably the biggest we're carrying with us now. So.
When it comes to the tour ending, what happens to all of those backdrops? Do they go home with you guys and you set them up at home, or do you throw them away?
No. We usually kind of fold them up and keep them in a storage spot. And, sometimes we'll bring old ones back out years later. We have a collection of them we've made over the years.
You guys have toured a lot over the years, but where haven't you been yet?
We've never been to South Africa, which is, we're finally going to do that next year. A lot of places in Asia we haven't been yet. And, one place I've always wanted to go is Iceland. I've never been there either. Still got a few places to cover, I guess.
Once this tour is over with, what do you have planned afterwards?
After this tour, we're going home for about 2 months to take a little bit of time off. After that, we're going to do some stuff overseas for next year.
Your latest album, Disarm, The Descent, is your 6th album to date. How does this make you feel, and how does it feel to have the old vocalist back in action, taking over?
Yeah, it feels great, actually. It's kind of funny. It feels like you never left, but at the same time, it feels like it's like a whole new band. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's really good. Everybody's got a good outlook on things. We're all having a good time, so far, so good.
Do you see that Jesse to be here for good, or do you think your old vocalist will come back later on down the line, or you have no idea?
No, I think Jesse's back for good.
Come next year, you guys will have been a band for 15 years. Do you plan to celebrate, or no?
I'm sure we'll celebrate in some way. Probably involve beer and loud music, and so usually happens. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Can you tell me the story as to how you guys got the band name? I haven't heard the story.
Yeah, actually, I think it was Mike, our bass player, was watching X-Files or something. You heard the word Killswitch. You really like the word, so you got it in the Engage. At the time, we were all from, different bands that were all sort of, breaking up at that time. So his thought was, hitting the kill switch, everything goes to a stop, and, we're starting something fresh and new. So that was kind of the idea behind it.
Do you guys have any new music in the works in terms of a follow-up release, or not yet?
I think with little bits and pieces, yeah, but we haven't really worked on anything officially yet.
You've been a part of Roadrunner Records since Alive or Just Breathing, so that must mean that that your relationship with them is still going good?
Yeah, still good. Amazingly, they kept us around. Yeah, things are good. Those guys have been good to us. We still haven't done a record with them.
For that same album, you went and performed it front to back. Will you be doing that again for future releases, or is that really not your thing?
I don't think we'd necessarily do that again. I think it was kind of a one-time thing. It was kind of the timing was just right with Jesse rejoining the band. It was exactly 10 years after it came out, so we wanted to do something to celebrate. Jesse being back and it being the 10th anniversary of that record release. So. But I'm not sure what we'll do again.
You had released a live DVD a few years back, but we have yet to see any new live album or DVD. Do you have anything in the works?
Yeah, we've actually been talking about doing another DVD, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. We're thinking of starting something up on this tour, but it didn't really work out, so it's something we'll talk about next year.
What else can the fans expect to see from you guys from here into next year?
Well, we'll be doing some more touring next year, doing a lot of overseas stuff. I think we will start working on new materials. I think we want to get a new record out sooner than later this time.
And is there anything else you would like to say or add to the fans out there?
Sure. Just like to thank everybody who's stuck with us throughout the years and the member changes and all that stuff.